Hello everyone, here's Claudio from Windrose, and today we are going to do a track-by-track video for our new upcoming album Warfront, coming out on June 10th through Napalm Records. The first track is an orchestral intro, which is called Of War and Sorrow. And it really takes you on the battlefield. It helps you feel the sorrow that is felt on the battlefield. And it is made oppositely to go straight into Army of Stone. Powerful track, and it's one of the first songs we wrote for Warfront, and we were like, this riff really kicks similar, a little bit similar to Together We Rise One, but then goes into a pre-chorus and chorus that are really wide, easy to be sung along with us at the shows. Let us know what you think about that track, because it's one of the highlights in my opinion. The third song is called Tales of War. In my opinion, the highlight in this song is the bridge. I really like that part. It has a really nice job on the cello and the violin by Alice Torch. It gives me a feeling of freedom. The dwarves are fighting for their freedom, and that's, in my opinion, the key to read Tales of War. Musically, it has a difficult riff to play on guitar, which is a bit different from the rest. The chorus is a bit power metal-ish. I think you will appreciate it. Fellows of the Hammer is the fourth track in this album. It starts with a low riff. The guitars are tuned to A. We imagined a dwarf ship, a dwarf boat, crossing the rivers with all, the mechanisms, the gears all working together, shaking the terrain around, and all the people fighting against the dwarves will be. How the hell do we fight that beast there? And the pre-chorus and the chorus are wide, easy to remember. It's a chant. We are singing all together as we march to war. Together We Rise. When the main riff came out, we were like, guys, we need to put a lot of effort in this one, because it will be massive. And we really appreciate your comments about that song and all the views it got. Because, when you really believe in something, as we did with this song, and when it comes out, everyone is hyped, happy to hear it, is pumped to hear it. It's an incredible feeling, because it means that what you really like in this moment is appreciated. You already know Gates of Akron as well. In my opinion, the best part in Gates of Akron is the melody we have in the beginning, and that's also in the pre-chorus. And the video is awesome. The guys did a really incredible job, And that's what we wanted. We wanted to have you in our heads, because when we write music, we play movies in our heads. So the best way to have you in our heads is to tell someone who's really good with CGI and tell them, we need this. We need people to see what we have in our minds when we write music, so that you can follow us in our journey. One Last Day is a simple song in my opinion. It reminds me of TOURSLAYER. There is a really nice job on the violin. In my opinion, the highlight again is the bridge in this song. It is a long bridge, really emotional, really epic, and we spent a lot of time on it to arrange all the vocals so that all the lines, the first, the third, the fifth, would come along together. Even if we have a lot of notes, we wanted to have our usual 3-4 vocal lines singing together and creating the harmony. It was a long job, a long work, but it came out really good. The Battle of the Five Armies. You already know from the title that this will be a banger. It's one of the longest songs in the album, and it's about the battle in the Hobbit movie and in the Hobbit book as well, of course. It's one of my favorite tracks in the album. It's really tight. It's tight, it has a lot of different atmospheres. There is a part in the middle where everything stops and we have the acoustic guitars, and it will be really good when we play it live, because we will make you sing with us, and the chorus is really easy to remember, so it will be a lot of fun. We hope we gave you what you deserve for being Windrose fans and Lord of the Rings fans. I Am the Mountain is the darkest track in the album. It is the longest one. It is the epic ending, fake ending in this case, that this album deserved. And with this song, we wanted to dive into something more emotional than the usual battles, the usual chants. The lyrics are about depression. You sometimes don't see the light, you sometimes don't see your things working together. You struggle, you walk in the snow, you fall, you get back on track again, you fall again, and you sometimes don't find the strength to carry on and to get back on your feet and keep walking. We imagined a person that was struggling in the snow, like struggling to go forward, falling, then getting back on his feet again. He doesn't see the end of the tunnel, but in the end he sees a mountain. So you start to see something that's at the end of the tunnel. And we imagine that the main character climbs the mountain and he finally sees, overlooking what he had passed through. So it's an emotional song, the most emotional song we have ever written. Francesco did a crazy job on the vocals and on the lyrics, simply amazing.
When tomorrow comes, I will be alone.
Tomorrow Has Come is something we haven't made in the past years. It's an acoustic song. We wanted to end the album Warfront with an acoustic song because we like the fact that after everything is gone, we imagined a casualty, a dead dwarf in this case, on the battlefield, and he says, "Don't cry for me, because I died for what I believed." So we arrived to the end of the album. It will be released on June 10th through Napalm Records. In my opinion, it's the most interesting album we have ever written. So listen to it, pre-order it. Let us know what you think about all the songs. Let us know what is your favorite song. It's really important to us because we like to have a feedback, and when we have the feedbacks, we spend like days reading them. Even if we cannot answer to everybody, we read everything. And what you tell us can change how we'll see things in the future. So you are part of this journey. Again, let us know what you think about Warfront.